And Chris from Bakersfield Paranormal Services. I know I just posted a video about Happy 4th of July, but I also wanted to touch on God. If you don't believe in God, you may be an atheist, whatever. This is my personal beliefs. I happen to believe in God. He's worked too many miracles in my life, and I've seen too much, like the paranormal, I've seen too much not to believe. I don't see how people can be happy with and content believing that we are an accident, we are a cosmic mistake. And if you don't believe in God, my personal opinion, that's what you believe. And I'm not trying to offend anybody, I'm just saying that's my beliefs. Because if there's no God, and we just showed up here by accident, who made us? How did we get here? What's the reason for us being here? I've told this to a lot of people. If you don't believe in God, it's like, and it's like we're a cosmic mistake, like we're an accident. We weren't meant to be here. There was no plan. We weren't planned. I've always told people, if that's how you believe, how could you live your life happy and content? First of all, thinking that you're a mistake, because that's what it is. If you don't believe in God and don't believe that He planned you, and He made you, and He made earth and everything in it, then it'd be like you finding out that your parents had you because of one drunk night and you weren't planned. It's the same thing to me. Because how could you live your life believing or knowing that you weren't planned by your parents? And how could you be happy with that? And where you believe that I couldn't be happy. Sorry. If I thought I was a mistake by my parents, that I was never planned, I would carry that around the rest of my life and not be happy. It would be hard. And so magnify that of being a mistake of a universe you were never meant to be. And then I also get, well, how can you believe in God and you also believe in the paranormal? You believe in ghosts. Okay, well, it says a few times in the Bible about ghosts. One of them where I think Jesus was resurrected, and they were scared when they seen Him. And He said, "I'm not a ghost. Ghosts don't have bones. They don't have flesh. They don't have feet." That to me is Him saying ghosts are real. Jesus cast demons out of some people and put them in pigs. Demons. That's still paranormal. There's different things like that. Also, Jesus and God are not of this realm. Don't take this wrong, but to me, that in a way in itself is paranormal. They're not human, they're not flesh, they're not bone. They are of the spirit realm. And how could you believe in ghosts and then not believe in God? Or vice versa, believe in God but not believe in ghosts? I mean, even the Catholic churches send out people for exorcisms. But this video is not necessarily about ghosts. It's about God. And I don't see how people cannot believe in Him and believe in Jesus and live their life thinking they're just some cosmic if people say, well, have you seen God? I see Him every day. As soon as I open my eyes, I see Him. I mean, He's all around. I see Him in the face of my kids. I see Him in my wife. I see Him. Just open your eyes. You can see Him everywhere. The birds, the animals, the wildlife, the plants, just the earth. I mean, it's just too complex just to be some accident. If I was to tell you that a house just rose up out of the ground, you'd call me nuts. You'd say there's no way. There's no possible way a house can just show up out of nowhere. Somebody had to build it. And I've asked people that. If it, and they've no, you would have to build the house. It would take somebody to build it. Same thing. The earth and the universe and the people in it are more complex than a house. And so you want me to believe that the house, it just didn't rise up by itself, that someone had to build it, but you want me to believe that the earth, the universe, and all that's in it just came out of nowhere. Just all of a sudden, bam, was there. See how that don't make any sense? And I'm not trying to be a preacher, trying to tell you what you should believe, what you shouldn't believe. But stop and think about it for a second. There's just, it doesn't make sense how we believe a car couldn't build itself, a house couldn't build itself, a road, simple as a road, couldn't build itself. But some people want to believe that the earth and the universe and people and animals and plants and just everything came to be by itself. And it doesn't make any sense to me. If you look the way the universe is designed, if we were a couple inches too close to the sun, we'd burn to death. If we were a couple inches too far away from the sun, we'd freeze. If we didn't have the tide from the moon, we wouldn't have wildlife in the ocean. We got the Big Brother planet. I think it's Jupiter, I'm not 100% sure. But its gravitational pull is so strong, and it's set in a certain place where it won't affect us. But the gravitational pull is so strong that it sucks a majority of the meteors and space debris to it that would destroy Earth. That would literally wipe out Earth. Everything is designed, like a blueprint. Like somebody sit down and drew a blueprint and then designed it. Even your human body, there's stuff in your body that people don't know what the heck they're for. Even scientists and doctors can't describe what the certain things are in your body. But if you remove them, you'll die. Because they're there for a reason. They were designed. Everything, even the hair on my face and the hair on my arms and legs and everything was designed for a reason. I noticed it. It's like in the wintertime, it keeps you warm. In the summertime, it holds the sweat and keeps you cool. Everything was designed for a reason. I just can't believe that it was just some mistake. Anyway, I could go on about this subject for hours and hours and hours and hours, and yeah. Anyway, also, I quit smoking September 23rd, 2012, and I've tried multiple times and failed. In the grace of God, I was able to quit smoking. Every time I had an urge, I asked Him to take it from me, and He did. And now it's been almost a year now, and I haven't smoked, and I feel so much better. My skin feels better, it looks better, I smell better. Now I'm just trying to get my wife to quit smoking, but anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there as well. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off, and again, I'm not trying to tell you your beliefs or your religion. I wanted to voice mine and throw a couple points out there of why I believe what I believe. Anyway, happy hunting, and I will see you on the next video.